So in this video, we are going to go over one of those orders of operation questions that lots of people get wrong, even though they have the right idea. And on the flip side of that, people that don't know the right way of doing this will accidentally get it correct. Check it out. We have 8 divided by 2 times 4. Now, elementary school, middle school, teachers say you're not supposed to go left or right. You're supposed to follow the order of operation. So here we go. Some people, they do PEMDAS. That's one that I've always done. There's also GEMDAS for grouping symbols instead of parentheses, BODMAS, BEDMAS, all those other ones. Either way, parentheses are grouping symbols. Now, in this case here, there's no parentheses, no grouping symbols, so we can cross that one off. Next, we have exponents. There's no little numbers up to the right of the big numbers, right? So exponents are done. Then there's multiply, divide, add, and subtract. Okay, now remember, and this is where the people that kind of know what they're doing, they'll get it wrong, because what they'll see is they'll see that multiply next and they will want to do this. Don't do this, this is wrong. So don't do it. Okay, they'll see the multiply because after the E comes the M. So now they're on the multiply step, and well, 2 times 4, I know that, that's 8. So then they'll go 8 divided by 8, and that equals 1, which is incorrect. So don't do this. Okay, so which is why you do have to know that multiply divide, it's one step. So the way I've been writing PEMDAS recently is putting the MD next to it and then the AS for add subtract next to each other like that, because the multiply divide is one step from left to right. So, and this is why this one's interesting, because like if you just go left to right, you'll get it right. Whereas if you try to do the order of operations, you mess it up, you'll get it wrong, okay? So the right way of doing it is multiply, divide, left to right. Well, the first thing we see is an 8 divided by 2. So you do that first. 8 divided by 2, that makes 4. And then we still have the times 4, and that's going to make 16. And that's the right way of doing this one here. Multiply, divide, one step. And this is why, like, there's another, like, for doing division, when you get your brain used to it, it's actually easier if you start doing your divides as fractions. So another way of writing this exact same thing is 8 divided by 2 times 4. So anytime you multiply by a half, that's the same, you're taking a half. It's the same thing as dividing by 2. Now this one's a lot more difficult to get incorrect because it's written with division as a fraction instead of using the divide symbol. And by the way, if you're ever curious where that divide symbol comes from, here it is. So remember old school fractions. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with this. Here's a fraction bar. And a fraction has a number over another number. So fractions and the division symbol, there is a relationship between the two, and now you know what it is. Anyhow, remember, multiply, divide is one step. Follow the order of operations, and you'll be fine. If you like this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't like this video, make sure and hit the thumbs down button. Dislike this button twice, just to make sure.